Alrighty, what up, what up, what up? Welcome everybody to Cheap Drinks and Cheat Codes episode 60. Josh is now a man.
Big 6-0. Man.
Up at the top
man,
is
man.
the man, the myth, the legend, fixes lawnmowers, and he'll steal your girl, Josh.
What's up? What's up? How we doing? How we feeling today?
Next we got below him, he's still kind of a man.
A little bit. 50-50.
Justin.
Oh, Ayo.
What up, what up, what up? Yeah.
That's just me lagging on the stream?
Yeah, just you, bro. And then
Okay.
all the way above me, the least of the men of all of us, Phil.
Yeah. Hello, everybody.
Phil. No, actually, we did drop some frames right there. And then all the way at the bottom, I'm not a man, I'm not a myth, I'm not a legend, I'm nothing. But,
He's a little bit of a legend.
yo, let's talk about some news.
He's
Some
so
weird,
devastated over this Overwatch news. He's nothing now.
bro, some weird news. I feel like it was just all sad. This whole week, all sad news.
Yeah,
I
a
mean,
little bit.
I've been just getting punched in the chest though every week.
Yeah.
Every week, it's just been bad news after bad news after bad news. So, what we have going on here is not like I don't personally care that often, but it is a huge community blow as Papa Jeff Kaplan is leaving Blizzard. If you watch any of the dev streams and all that stuff, he's always the one on there describing why they're doing changes or what. He's the one that always addresses the community.
His fun holiday stream where he like sat in front of that fireplace and stared at the camera for like 10 hours.
Yeah, that was so weird. But yeah, so he's leaving Blizzard. There's a whole blog on it. Brandon's going through now. You know, they say the normal PR stuff. I thought it was weird. I actually read Jeff's at the end, and it was very like blunt and very short. But it does. I don't know, man. Homie didn't seem happy. I feel like he didn't like the direction of. If you read the tea leaves, if you read in between the lines, it just didn't seem like he was too interested in Overwatch 2 per se. From what I see, from what I gather.
Deciphered.
Now, the question is, does that give you a strange feeling about how Overwatch 2 is going to be? If
I think it's going to be a dumpster fire.
If their head rep just went out of nowhere before the like kind of release of the game or anything more is shown, just gone, disappears.
I think the game's going to be $60 when it should be free. I think the game should be free, or like 30. Like
Should be 30 bucks.
30 for the story content, but the PV
PvP.
is just free. All your shit transfers over. You can pay $30 for the story mode. Keep it pushing. But no, that shit's gonna be $60.
The exact opposite of everything you said
You're
is about to
probably
happen.
not gonna have any of your skins or something. Like it's
No.
gonna be a dumpster fire. Because I mean, Overwatch was very successful, but any other game that followed that same model afterwards was free. They're all free. Free. It's like that. Free for free. Like,
Yeah, I mean, this is like the equivalent of WoW Classic. Like the thing that they're doing with WoW Classic right now is like they're just re-releasing, content, but they're doing it like forward. So like Overwatch 2 really isn't going to be anything new. We've already talked about this. Like they would need to come out with another like 30 characters for any of us to really be even close to.
I'd be fine with like
interested.
6, like 2 in each metric: 2 attackers, 2
Yeah.
healers, 2 support, and then go have a nice roadmap where each season they come out with 1 or 2. Just keep it pushing.
And
But the
there's
game should be
always-
free. It should be free or 30. It definitely shouldn't be $60.
Yeah.
Even when it came out originally, the first time, I was like, this shouldn't be $60. But the free model wasn't really a thing yet, so it was $60 like that. Why? What are you doing? It just wasn't.
Yeah.
It wasn't done yet. So
I mean, at that time, League of Legends was out, which was free, and you really just had to get your, buy out like your characters, and it was really that same thing because it became that like first-person shooter hero thing, and Overwatch did start it, and they've been going on for a while. To me, it's just like what is Overwatch 2? Could they just like update the current Overwatch and like it be the new thing anyway? Like
They could, but they won't.
yeah, there is no. It's. I won't say it, but I boycotted the last Madden. Didn't buy it. I was like, you know what? I finally was like, as much as I wanted to play a football game, I was like, nope. It's the same thing. It's literally the same game with the story mode. There's no way that it's graphically. It might look a little bit crisper, but Overwatch already is a well-balanced looking game. Like it doesn't. I think they're literally about to be like $60, my man, for a story mode, and
Put that shit in my hand.
Yeah, I don't even know how, like you Brandon said, I would be okay with like 2 characters in each category. A lot of people I know are like Brandon, where they're like, yo, dog, you better hit me with however much the original Overwatch had with new characters. And I agree, I get it, for $60, you probably should have, or just completely redo it. Like, it's half of the original cast, half are gone, and then there's another new half. So if there's 40 characters, 20 are the originals, and then there's 20 new characters. And then, that would be kind of a little bit fresh. So in 6 months, McCree comes back, and he's reworked like crazy. You know what I mean? Certain things like that. And then people are hype. Oh, McCree's back, but he has 2 pistols. Oh,
yeah, he dual wields now.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's just Reaper. Okay.
Little things like that. And then what they showed from BlizzCon, whenever that was, it's just, I don't care about the story. When I did play Overwatch and they had the story stuff, like, it was fun, but it was like a quick little thing. And it was like, all right, now let's get back to shooting real people.
Yeah.
Like, it's not something I'm going to sit there, like, I don't care about the lore. Like, I mean, I hope it's successful. I do like Overwatch. Unlike almost every game nowadays, the community does get gross after a little bit. And I'm really not a fan of their rank system, only because it's impossible to play anything but healer or tank. So they really need to fix that. Actually, they made a fix for it, was the token thing, but they shouldn't have made it so you can get them so easy.
Yeah, shouldn't give somebody 40 of them.
Yeah, but we'll see. I don't think it's good news at all for, like you guys already said, the fact that, like, I feel like it's coming out this year.
I don't know, to be honest.
Yeah.
And for sure, the Diablo 2 Resurrected is coming out. So I don't know. Maybe I think they'll pop this at the end of the year to have something big for Blizzard other than the Diablo 2 remake.
Yeah, and Shadowlands, you know what I mean? Like, they just had a WoW expansion come out, then they're doing Diablo 2 Resurrected.
Oh. That was the thing on the, like, expansions, like, with what they're doing with WoW. Like, they're releasing the old content, but it comes with, like, your base subscription to, like, the regular game. So you're not actually paying for anything else, like anything new. You do already have it, and you can go back and be nostalgic about revisiting the old days of playing WoW. But you don't have to pay for it, except for, well, you pay to play the game in general, but you're not paying for the extra thing. So
I
think if they're gonna drop this game at $60, I better not have to spend a dime to do anything in it.
For sure.
Yeah,
I think the reward for people who have, like, time in should be a transfer, but I know that's not going to happen. But I think about games like we talked about earlier, like League of Legends. League of Legends has like 200 characters, and they all feel different, even though some of them have like a really similar kit. You cannot tell me that a company like Blizzard can't copy and paste that kind of formula for a shooter. Like, what?
Well, yeah. Blizzard also, in my opinion, has one of the best link systems. Like, the fact that when I didn't play on PC and I had a PlayStation, I got a PC, linked it, I played their MMO here, I think it was Heroes of the Storm, and then got like that Genji skin, and it's linked. All that stuff is easily transferred.
For sure. Yeah, like, and to blow your mind even more, so the public test realm, like the test server version of World of Warcraft, I can just copy and paste characters onto those PTRs, so I don't have to remake a new character. I can just play the PTR with my existing main character. So you can't tell me they can't do that on, anything else.
Yeah, we'll see.
No, they lost that code in a Discord server.
In a Discord server, all right, moving on to some other sad news.
Yeah, moving on to other directors. This director's gone crazy. This man's lost his full mind. And this is like a two-piece because it's like good and bad here. So this came out in a podcast not too long ago. It was the Dave's Gone writer and co-director John Garvin, where here I'll just read the quote because it's hilarious to me. I read it like 20 times already. I'm like, this guy's drunk. He was like, I do have an opinion on something that your audience may find interesting, and it might piss some people off. He said, and quote, if you love a game, but I'm sorry. He said, if you love a game, buy it at full price. He used the F word in there.
Ooh, spicy.
He's like, I can't tell you how many times I've seen gamers say, yeah, I got that on sale. I got it through PlayStation Plus. This man's drunk. Not everybody can drop $60, $70 on a game consistently, bro.
Right.
Yeah.
Days Gone was one of my favorite games of that year, and I didn't buy it. Justin bought it and let me borrow it.
Yeah.
Like, it's just like, what? Like, you're not.
It's such a hard thing to say now because, like, everybody's getting constantly burned over paying full price day one for a game and having it being like just a current like shit show.
Oh, wait
Like,
for 10 updates.
Nobody wants to, because nobody wants to drop $60 in a game that's been halfway through development and they pushed it out.
I want to know if this guy's ever bought Buffalo Wild Wings at full price, or if he only waits till Thursday. Like you
Yo,
love
Thursday
wings,
birthday.
right, bro? You need to buy them shits at full price.
So,
You love them
here-
wings.
Here's what I'm hearing. It's like we all need to go back in time to when a game released. That's what you got. If there was a
For sure.
like a glitch or a bug in it, there's nothing you can do.
Yeah.
It's there. They tried their best. Too bad.
They tried to
Play it and the ways to like bug out like Mario to speedrun it and stuff.
Yep.
Those are part of the game because they're part of the code. It's on the cartridge. Oh well. That's what I'm hearing. Like, I hate, and it's like DLC and all that stuff. I hate that. I think a game should be, when it's released, it should be complete. I would be completely okay if like, oh, there's a little bug here in this game, but it's complete and it's ready to go. We're not gonna have DLC for it. We'll just move on to our next game. Like, I don't know why every game out there wants some like longevity out of it. Like,
Yeah, well, I get where they're coming from a little bit, but also it just doesn't make sense. Reddit roasted this dude up as well, and they were just like, how about you have a demo then? Like, people are just like, let us know what you're buying, because like Justin said, too many times a game just cyberpunks, and you buy it full price, hype, and then you're like, oh, this would be good if, and then you gotta wait 6 months.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I agree, Days Gone was worth it to me personally. I like this game a lot. But I already beat it. I'm not gonna then run to the store and pay $60 to support. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I already beat it. It was a really good game. Justin paid full price. Like, what do you want? Sony made it free. Like, I don't know what you want.
And they get money on the back end for that, so I don't know why he's stripping.
Yeah, they're bugging. There was a couple articles that came out as well. Like, Metacritic score had something to do with Days Gone not reaching the sequel and a couple other things. And I still think it's gonna come out. It's not anything that we linked in here, but the change.org petition has like 70,000 signatures now for a 2. And if you times that by 60, that's like $5 million. So roughly, it might be a little bit under. But, it's a lot of money. I don't know how much money games need to make, but I think that's crazy. But I think it's insane that this guy doesn't work for like this company anymore either. He doesn't work for Ben, so that's why he can go ham and say all that stuff. He was just like, yo, but it's like, bro, games go on sale. People don't have $60, $70 all the time.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, they'll wait till the holiday season to grab a game half price. Like, what?
but I 100% agree. Like, no one really knew about Ben Studios or this game or how it was going to be. If that's a thing, like some new IP from some new company, you should be allowing people to play a demo. Because it's like, sure, like somebody could like watch some alpha beta footage online, but that doesn't really get you to sit in there and play it. You're just like, oh yeah, it looks really cool. And that's what I thought with Days Gone. I'm like, oh yeah, it really looks really cool. But then like all the things came out that it's like buggy, and I was like, well, okay, never mind. It would probably sit in my back burner before I ever played it. But then when I played it, it was at a time where they patched the crap out of it, and I had no bugs, and I was enjoying it a lot.
Yeah.
It was just making my PS4 sound like it was gonna die. So
Yeah, I was gonna get it the entire time, but then Justin said he was getting it, and I was just like, well, let me wait like a day or two to see what he thinks. And then he was like, I don't really like it. And I was like, well, can I just play it? And he was like, sure. And I was like, I bet. Like, you know what I mean? Ta-da! And I played it and I beat it, and it was really enjoyable. But to just blame the fans like that for your game and saying, oh, thanks for buying it, but you should have bought it at full price. Like, you're a dickhead. But
Yeah,
on the positive side, Days Gone lead designer did say, thank you, fans. Eric Jensen, basically, he tweeted on April 19th, so 3 days ago. He was like, whether you picked up Days Gone on day 1, borrowed it from a friend, hashtag what's up, watched someone else play it, tried it with PlayStation Now or PlayStation Plus, he was like, I appreciate you. Thank you for playing our game. The outpouring of love, support for this game and our studio has been incredible. So that's the PR you should be promoting, saying thanks no matter what. You played it. If you played it and you liked it, you liked it.
Especially if you don't have any other titles to back your ass up.
Yeah, and I thought this game was really good. I legit was like, if I had Twitter or something, I would just tweet Sam Witwer and be like, yo, just make this a show. Like, real shit. This could just be a show. Like, Sam Witwer's a great actor. just throw them in there and do that. Like, but no, Days Gone 2 would also be fine. Plot twist, spoiler alert ish. It did end on a cliffhanger. The game did. So like, bro, I need to know what's up. But again, I did the math, like I said. It has 70,000 signatures. I just did the calculator on my computer. It was $4,200,000. Again, I have no idea how much a game costs at all. So,
well, aren't they like they're going up now? So maybe they'd make more out of that.
Yeah. So I think in this day and age where the fans go, "Hey yo, bitch, like, nah, we want this." Usually companies have been listening, and lately it's been nothing but like positive. Like when they change something or they say something, it goes back to the way it was, and usually people are happy for it. But we'll see. We'll see. Who knows, man? Who knows? But
Yeah.
Discord.
This finally some light in the week. You know what I mean? Like a beaming glow of blue over us.
Light at the end of the tunnel.
Bluish purple color.
Yeah. So this is coming out through Wall Street Journal. That Discord is ending talks to sell itself to Microsoft. Apparently, Discord was valued at over 10 bills, which is insane for what Discord is. Like some dude or some company went, "Hey, let's just make a chat server."
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, apparently they were in talks with at least 3 other companies besides Microsoft. But they cut it off. Which is cool because one, I don't know how Discord makes money, but whatever, that's beyond me.
You
Turbo or Nitro, whatever
Turbo,
it's called.
Nitro, whatever.
Nitro,
You can
and then
boost
just-
servers and
Get people server boosting and then just general
partner stuff, things like that.
Mhm.
But yeah, as long as Microsoft doesn't buy it, I'm cool. I am A-OK. So the good news is there. That's all I have for that. That's it. I don't know if y'all want to say anything else.
Definitely. No, I think that's great. I think the only company that I would be like okay with them buying Discord would probably just be Amazon. I'm gonna be real with you.
No.
Because then I could get Discord Nitro included in my Prime,
Ooh, Brand got points there. That is.
and then we could have a boosted server. Yo.
Don't forget, if you're watching this on YouTube, listening to this as a podcast, or here live on Twitch, we do have a Discord server for you to join and talk to us throughout the week.
Yep.
So do it.
Links in
Drop
the
the link
description.
in there. Yeah, boy. But yeah, no, not Amazon because they'll cancel it like everything else they do.
I don't think they would do that with a $10 billion company that's already been made.
That's Amazon. They made an entire gaming studio and then fall like 2 years later. They have like mad studios. They made like 3 games. And they're like, nah.
They've killed every game.
Yeah, so I should have known better because it was Amazon and that's their trend. But yeah, they canceled their Lord of the Rings MMO RPG, which I'm super excited about. Lord of the Rings stuff. So it's a bummer. It is what it is, dog. I'm just whatever. I don't want to talk about it more. Like it's just Amazon. I don't even know. Like I don't even get it. Like these companies that don't know gaming and then they jump into it trying to get that slice of that pie and then realize that that pie is humongous and that they're a very small piece of it and then they just leave. Google's on their way out. And Amazon is pretty much out.
Same thing with Apple, because Apple
Apple had like one little.
No, they lost it because Epic won the lawsuit. So their trial period to have Fortnite be basically like monetized via the Apple Play Store is about to end. Epic will now get all of the revenue. Bro, it's about to be bonkers. They gotta be pissed.
Then that only was because they made it so you could skip the Apple Store entirely, right?
Yeah. So like it was basically like it is on PC. You know what I mean? Like they wanted their own dedicated way for people to get Fortnite without having to do the transaction through the App Store.
Right.
And the court cited in their favor, saying that there's no reason why they can't have that because of the free market. So it's pretty dope. And then they pulled out this, and like Apex was like, okay, Fortnite, you're not gonna play nice with Apple. All right, we're just gonna swoop in there. Apex coming in hot.
Apex Legends Mobile. Yeah, dog.
Why?
Still need it on my Samsung toilet.
Guys, it's specially designed for touch screens with streamlined controls and thoughtful optimization that results in the most advanced battle royale combat available for phones.
Do you think it'll have crossfire?
Yo, Phil, that was great. Do you think it'll have crossplay? Hey, dude, I'm phoning you from my Apple iPhone 3.
Bruh.
Get it? My iPad Touch.
I'm
stream.
gonna run ranked like with my PC, my iPad, and my phone all on the same desk. I'm a Bluetooth them to the same keyboard.
Yo,
Yeah.
bro.
Oh my god.
Playing
Be
with
triple
playing with
boxes.
toes.
We triple boxing.
Yeah, so they're gonna be doing a smaller rollout, closed beta test in India and the Philippines, and Android beginning in the spring. I
I'm
guess.
assuming that's because that's where it's being developed.
Oh,
Probably.
I
I
have
mean, now,
absolutely
now
no idea.
It's
Apex
funny
is
that-
literally everywhere, right? They just got on Switch, and now they're gonna be on phones.
Hmm.
Everyone's gonna.
I don't get this, but obviously people are playing it. Like Fortnite on phones. People play games
Yeah,
on
there's
phones. I don't personally get it, but
I
people
know.
do it.
I mean, it's not really about the player base. It's really more about selling cosmetics, right? Like more
true.
devices, more cosmetics. If I can convince
Especially
some
on mobile.
7-year-old to download this free-to-play shooter, and then he can, use his mom's credit card,
Well-
link to the Apple ID. You know what I mean?
I would imagine if you link it with your Apex account, you have all the same skins that you have on your PC. Or
Don't
your...
believe that.
I don't think.
No,
Yeah.
I'm joking. I'm
I was
fucking
gonna,
joking.
I was gonna say I don't think it works like
Sarcasm.
that because when I played with Kadar, and he was on console, I don't think he had the same stuff he had on PC.
Yeah, it was sarcasm. I was joking. That would never happen.
Can you imagine
Which is-
getting an heirloom on your phone, first Apex box, but you don't
That'd be
have it
fun.
on PC? Oof.
I still think it's a blatant disrespect the fact that you can't just swap around between that stuff. It should all it's skins. It should all be available. You gave them money for a fake thing that has no value. You should be able to have it on any device you're playing that free game on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I pay $30 for skins, I should be able to have those skins in anything,
That's like going over to Josh's house. He gives me a hoodie, and he's like, "You can only wear this here."
Yeah, happy Christmas, bro. Happy birthday. Here's this shirt. You go to leave. I'm like, whoa.
I'm gonna need
Take
that.
it off.
I'm
Take it
gonna,
off.
I'm gonna need that hoodie back.
Yeah, because it's crazy. Like Halo Master Chief Collection, Gears of War, and probably other Xbox games that you can play. If you like that are through Microsoft Studios, all that progress is like together. So if I played Gears 5 or 4 on PC, and then like was going somewhere and I brought my Xbox with me and was playing it there, and all that progress moved over. Halo Master Chief Collection, which came out in 2014, all my progress from then moved over when it released onto PC. So I don't, so like, why would you play, if I'm playing Apex on the computer and I have progress, why would I want to play it on my phone where all that progress does not move over? Makes no sense.
Because you can do it now while you're pooping.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Because I can do it while I'm pooping.
During poo-poo time.
Okay.
But yeah, let's not talk about the film, the shitter. But other good news, and something I've been advocating for the last 4 billion years. A lot of games are becoming free to play, actually free to play. You don't need Xbox, whatever it's called, games with gold or Xbox Live, whatever you want to call it these days. Xbox. It's not called Xbox Live anymore.
No, it's not. It's like Xbox
Xbox
Network.
Network.
Or whatever.
Yeah, it's some horseshit.
Whatever it is.
But yeah,
You
so-
need it.
So here's a list of games that are now just free. Like they should be. Like you can just play them and you don't have to, have a subscription. There's a ton in here, and some of them are useful. Like Warzone. You got
Crackdown 2.
Apex. You got what's that game that just came out that you guys are playing? Outriders. Wait a minute. Only the
No.
demo. Only the demo of
Oh,
Outriders.
in parentheses, yeah, right there. Ooh,
Oh,
Paladins.
okay.
There you go.
Yeah, Smite, most Warframe, any game that's free to play, and PlayStation's followed suit with some of these. I know like Warframe and certain other games you don't need to play their shit, but
I didn't know
it just
Terra
makes
was
sense.
on console. Interesting.
Like, I think it again. This will never happen because it is they want to make money. If the only thing that you're paying for in an online thing is their Discord, basically, like their chat service. That's it. If you want access to that, pay $5 a month to get that. But playing a game online should just be free. You're already paying for the goddamn internet. Like, it just doesn't make any sense that you have to pay Xbox or PlayStation or Nintendo to play a game with your friends. It's especially like a free-to-play game. So that's really cool.
It was a real pain when PSN turned into you had to have PS Plus to play online. That was like the thing. Like you could play online fine, or get PS Plus like and you'd get some extra stuff. You get the free
Mhm.
games and whatnot. But
Yeah.
then they like put it together, and it was just like it's kind of scummy.
Yeah, I mean, it was like $15 a month when I had my PlayStation, and then if you also have an Xbox, and then if you also, for some reason, are paying for like Switch, and then like that's just
Nintendo Online isn't that much, so like they're doing it right. I'm
It's like
perfectly fine
$20
paying
a year,
$20 a year
Yeah.
for something.
oh, okay.
Like,
That's not
That I'm
bad.
okay with. Sure, I would rather be free. Sure, there's absolutely nothing that makes Nintendo Online worth $20 to me because their online service is just like
It's terrible.
Monster Hunter,
It's dog
Splatoon.
water.
And it's terrible. Watching people try to play like Smash, like competitive online, is hilarious.
Sorry, I was looking at something. on the
Oh,
phone.
yeah, you're good.
But yeah, so I think that's really cool, and I'm really excited about it. So just free games. Like I'm tempted to play Warframe again on PlayStation because that's where all my shit is.
Mhm.
I would like to switch it over to PC. It's impossible, but now that it's free on PlayStation, at least I can play it and not have to drop $10 or $15 a month on PlayStation to play it.
It's been free to play on PlayStation for a while.
It's been a while, yeah. I just still haven't done it.
But yeah, Xbox is
Wouldn't do.
filming soon, which
You
is
won't
gonna
do it
be-
either. I'll tell you that right now.
Shut the fuck up, Justin. On to more cool stuff. I put this in here because I just thought this was really interesting to get that hype train rolling.
Yeah, it is
You know what
cool.
I mean? It just lays out everything for the summer that is scheduled for games. So you got the Wholesome Direct, which is an indie showcase. You got the Summer's Games Fest with Jeff Keighley. You got E3, which is a couple days of stuff. And then what I thought was interesting is some people are just following what Nintendo did. Like they're like, yeah, we're at E3, but then we're also doing our own thing. Like Ubisoft said they were going to be at E3, but then they just did their forward during the time of E3,
Forward showcase.
which works. Yeah, and then you got the PC games, and you got PAX, and then you got the Game Developers Conference. So there's a couple things. I feel like was PAX canceled last year? That wasn't even digital. I feel like they just
Yeah, it
canceled.
was canceled, and it was
Yeah.
replaced with an all digital.
Oh, well, yeah,
That's
PAX
online.
Online. Yeah, I couldn't even remember. But yeah, so this is just really interesting. The indie showcase I'll watch. It's in May. We'll see. It doesn't have a date yet, but it's always cool. There's always like that one sneaker indie game that pops up that is super cool.
Ooh,
and
when you forget about it.
Yeah, and I'm looking forward to see what Jeff has going on for the Games Fest because there's not that much information yet. And then E3, I'm super excited because I prefer. Either way, I'm okay with it, like getting everything all summer long and always have something to talk about. But I still prefer that weekend where you can just sit down and veg and just sit there and watch. Like it's an event. You're sitting down for an hour and be like, "Yo, what does Microsoft have? What does Sony have? What does these have?" And it's just it's world premiere. Like it's
Mhm.
world premiere. 4K, 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 4K. Yeah, it's just it's a good cringe that I just want to embrace. I think it's funny in the Ubisoft thing. The last sentence is, "And will we finally get a new Splinter Cell?" Question mark. Like it's never gonna happen.
Mhm.
People have been talking about it for like 5 years now. They're like, "Can we get a new Splinter Cell game?" And I think it's so funny.
They put him in Siege. He's never coming back.
Yeah, when people are
Yeah.
like, "Hey," like when these companies just are how oblivious they are, because it's like, "Yo, just do a Splinter Cell." I'm like, nah.
Yeah, I
We're
would be
gonna do
so
Riders Republic, bro. Like, get out of here, man. But I'm excited. Game stuff coming soon. Nah, I mean, dog, it's all good in the hood. What you got up on the screen? Oh yeah, you got the video
pass.
The video pass, dog.
Scummy,
Brady,
scummy,
I have not had a chance to look at this yet.
scummy.
Is it?
Bro, like, how are you gonna announce
I
last
haven't
month?
gotten a chance to
No,
look
no,
at
no.
any of the
Yeah, no,
video
no, no.
passes.
I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about them. Like last month, they were like, okay, we're canceling all video content. You're no longer gonna be able to receive any kind of content on your PlayStation, and we're getting rid of the PlayStation Store, or whatever, blah 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 blah. And then they start this Video Pass, which is essentially the same thing that they had except for their content. And I think it's included in your PlayStation Plus though.
It is.
Yeah,
It's
so-
this is a trial that's only currently being run in Poland.
Okay,
okay.
that's
That's
super,
their,
super niche.
You
Yeah.
think he's running
It's
trials
basic-
in like major
Just
areas?
Just one
Hey,
country,
whoa,
just
for all you
Poland.
Polish out there, bro. I love your meatballs. That's not right. It just made me laugh.
Those are Swedish.
I know, but it made me. I saying it wrong just made.
Could have said like sausage or something.
I love your Polish sausage, but no. So what it is, yeah, it's a beta program, which I think would be very beneficial, and also just continue to curb stomp Microsoft, where it's partnered into your PlayStation Plus. It's right now in test service where you're going to get 20 movies and a bunch of other TV shows from Sony. With every 3 months, they would add more content. So if that is added into PlayStation Plus, it's just nothing but a benefit. Sony doesn't make that much movies. It's like Spider-Man's, kind of. I don't know with Disney.
But that's why it's scummy, right? It's like you're gonna remove everyone else's content, and then you're only gonna allow it. Like, I don't want to watch the Bloodshot movie. I'm sure it's trash.
It wasn't very good, but it's free. You can't be mad at free stuff.
It's not free because I don't pay for
Only
PlayStation
if you have
Plus.
PlayStation Plus.
If you have PlayStation Plus, I get it though. I'm sure it was effort for Sony to have to.
But I mean,
renting things on their console, like they're not trying to make a streaming device. They're trying to make a gaming console. So I get it.
Well, then do away with it altogether.
Yeah,
true.
I'm
But I mean,
with
it's
you,
nice
bro.
that now for the people that do use it and have PlayStation Plus, they're not paying two separate bills. You're not paying, whatever you pay for Plus a month or months or year, then plus whatever the original streaming service was per month per year price. That's now being condensed into your already same price PlayStation Plus.
And since, like for me, I think this is kind of neat because there's Sony movies that I don't watch because they don't partner with Netflix or Hulu or Amazon Prime. So then I just can never see them. So I've never seen the Venom movie, which I heard is not too bad. But I'm not gonna because
Good.
I have my own opinion on movies. I don't want to pay for it and then just be like, man, that was a waste of money. This way, I already have PS Plus. Yeah, cool. I can watch Venom now with no extra cost and no real risk.
But you're not
on my
in Poland, so you should go rent Venom or watch it because those are pretty good.
Yeah. Well, I'll wait.
Watch
I'll
the
wait
director.
until this movie.
Yeah, but see, like you're like the 0.1% though. Like you're willing to just not see a movie and just wait until maybe it falls into your lap or you die of old age. like I wanted to see the movie, so I went out and bought it like a normal person.
Yeah.
You know what,
It's a
Phil?
movie.
You know what, Phil? You should buy it at full price. I think you
Oh,
should
yeah,
buy
buy
it
it
at
at
full
You're
price.
you're the reason we don't have a Venom 2.
Yeah,
right.
They're making it. What are you talking
Everyone
about?
else,
No,
I
no,
appreciate
not anymore.
you.
Dude,
How would
hey,
you know?
no.
You've never seen the first one.
I really want to see Mortal Kombat, and I love the old ones. I'm going to go. I might even go to theaters in this day and age right now
Hold on,
and
hold on.
watch the new Mortal Kombat.
Why don't you just have HBO Max? Hashtag not a sponsor.
Because
Ooh.
I'm not going to pay HBO Max. I pay for
HBO
enough.
Max
You would
is
rather pay
lit.
$30 for a movie
Yeah.
ticket?
You pay $50 for a month to have
You
HBO Max
tasted
and
the
watch it.
popcorn at a movie theater.
No,
Phil, do you have
because during
AT&T?
COVID they're not serving it.
They're not?
You-
No, I'm not going.
Do you?
What did you ask, Justin?
If Phil has AT&T,
I do have AT&T.
the unlimited plan, or is it like basic?
I have the fiber optic.
All right, let me pull you up real quick.
Well, no, I think
Oh,
Let me check your
you
upgrade.
you might get it for free because I have HBO Max for free because I have
Just give me
AT&T.
your login.
That's funny.
Oh,
Anyway, HBO Max is the shit. But yeah, if you're Venom was good. Watch the director's cut. They cut a lot out of that original movie, so just on that. For anyone who cares about that.
Yeah. All right, moving on.
Yeah, this is
Gun.
what are we at? This is just added, and this is hilarious to me. Sony finally got their sticks and stones and figured out how to make 1080p start on their PlayStation. What is it called? PlayStation Now? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
we're in the 21st century.
Yeah. Casey tried to play Resident Evil 4 because until a little while ago, you couldn't get it digitally. You could on PC, but you couldn't on PlayStation or anything. It was on PlayStation Now. So she got the week trial and tried to play it. It was impossible. It was unplayable. That's how bad it looked.
They released it on disc.
I told her don't get me started. But yeah, so at least 1080p now is something, and I think PlayStation Now is really good. It has a decent catalog, but they need to figure that formula out to make it something a little bit higher than 1080p, even, to be honest with you. But especially that shit wasn't cheap. I feel like how much is PlayStation Now? It's like $20 a month or something.
I think it's the same as Game Pass.
Yeah, it was.
Like $13 a month or something
It
like
is $60 a month, or $60 for a year.
that.
$10 a month.
$60 a month. They can eat
$60
my
a
butt.
year?
$10
$10 a
a
month.
month. $10 a month to add 2 plus, because I feel like you can't have one without the other, right? Are they
They-
exclusive?
I'm not sure.
Doesn't say.
Wow. Well, still, I'm paying $10 to play 1080p. Like,
He said
what?
$60 a year though. That's not
Yeah.
bad.
Hey, you save. That's half the savings. But yeah, so starting soon, you'll be able to do that. It says over the next couple weeks across Europe, US, Canada, Japan. That's basically where PlayStation Now is available. So that's really cool. That just came out like today. So, you know, hey, if you're a PlayStation Now gamer person, dude.
All right, so while we're still on the PlayStation Now thing, they take games off of Now. I'm assuming. 'Cause
Yeah.
I just hit the like look at game library, whatever.
Yeah.
Borderlands 3 is like one of the top 3 up here. Available until the 29th of September.
Yeah.
So you can only play it until the 29th.
Yeah, they take games off and on all the time.
That's
Oh, and like you can't add it to a library and
No, it's not like an Epic free game. You don't download it. It's only streaming as well. So it's 1080p and you're only streaming the game. You don't download it.
I would be screwed because I would just never get to finish anything.
I mean, September's a minute from now. That's like 6 months.
I still haven't finished Ghost.
they do have quite the library though.
Yeah, it goes back to PS1.
It is a massive library.
I need you to stop saying the word library.
I know, right?
It's making me dumber every time you say it.
But getting this,
Hey, get to the library.
That's so rude.
What?
getting their streaming, because you are streaming the game at 1080p, is a bit of a feat, and it's still going to be difficult for a lot of people. Because
Yeah.
I mean, to stream at 1080p, to a Twitch streamer, they need to be streaming at 6 megabytes, 6 megabytes a second, 6,000 kilobytes a second. So the fact is sure, you're downloading it, and your download speed is normally a lot higher, but take into account anybody else using the internet at your house at the time.
No one.
It's just, there's no way. Luckily, like, to stream it, all you have to do is upload it. Not a lot of people are uploading at the same time as you at your house. So it's still going to be an issue. I don't think, like, oh yeah, you can do 1080p now. There's a small amount of people that's going to be doing it at all anyways.
Yeah. Agreed. But we'll see. And now to speedrun. Super chill week, nothing crazy, but speed stuff is in. Yeah. All right, Psychonauts 2. Is anyone here excited for Psychonauts 2?
Phil is.
Do they have a BR?
No.
God damn it. But yeah, Double Fine tweeted out 3 days ago. Yes, Psychonauts 2 is this year, and yes, it'll be mentioned here elsewhere in the company. Basically, it's coming. It's coming. It's real. It's playable. Apparently, they're just getting out like kinks and things.
Yeah, they had trailers and a playable, like they had gameplay of it last year, I think. So
Yeah. So
it's kind of.
I don't. You can never really trust too much of the developer these days when they say, "Hey, don't take off work." But Psychonauts should be playable at 2021. So
I hope that
cool.
that's
I
like
can
the new
imagine
meme
holidays.
that studios just like adapt to. Like everyone, May 12th, take off work. It's coming.
Yeah.
Don't take off. Don't take off.
Yep.
This one is, I guess, good for Phil, or I don't know, weirdos that use this stuff. Yeah. So, apparent outcry from people, basically. Now, Jim Ryan, Sony's president and CEO, they decided, upon further reflection, that it is clear they made the wrong decision. So they are going to be keeping the PlayStation Store operational for PS3 and PS Vita devices. PSP will still be RIPing July 2nd, 2021.
So I know why they did this.
Yeah.
Because
Ooh,
a bunch of retro game collectors, they posted videos once this came out, like the 59 games you need to get on the PS Store right now on your Vita or your PS3, and then everybody went out and bought all of them, and then Sony's just seeing money start stacking. They're like, oh, I think we made a stupid choice. So they did that. They made a bunch of money. Now they're leaving it there so that all these other people can start trickling in and start adding that extra source of revenue that everybody forgot about and wasn't caring about because it'll never go away.
Meanwhile, I can't buy the 3rd season of King of Queens and just sit in my bed and fucking watch it.
I have the box set if you want to borrow it.
We saw how that went with Game of Thrones. I had that shit for like a year and a half.
And then I forgot you had it. I was like, where is it?
Yeah, you helped me move, and you're like, is this mine?
Yeah. Never mind. I'm gonna just let that go.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let everything go here. All right. Rock'em Sock'em Robots movie. It's a thing. Vin Diesel family. Let's go. Get hype.
I'd be down.
Yeah. It's a thing. It's happening. He's gonna star in it. Vin Diesel's apparently always excited. I feel like Vin Diesel's always excited about a movie because he always wants to make movies like a fucking 10 movie quest. Because that's what Vin Diesel does. But yeah, so a Rock'em Sock'em Robot movie's in development. I don't know if that's gaming related, but I still wanted to talk about it. So
Sock'em Robots. It's already a thing. It's called Real Steel. It's a better movie.
with a better actor, Hugh Jackman. Thank you. But yeah, that's it for speed run.
Speed news.
We got like a couple games coming out this week. Nothing too crazy. But we're getting closer to May, which doesn't have much in it. Dude, in relation, Justin, I did not realize the one you were excited for in May got pushed to August. Yeah, that's hefty. That's hefty. That's a big one. I mean, it's not like
it's not like yours.
Yeah, it's not like Deathloop, which got just toasted. But all right, here we go. Couple games here. We got Don't Forget Me. Oh, please. Coming to PC April 20th. It's already out 2 days ago. We got Mask Maker, PC, VR, and PSVR, April 20th. MLB The Show. Oh boy, 21. This is a big one because it is now available for other things other than PlayStation. It is no longer an exclusive. So it's going to be on PS5, PS4, Xbox, and Xbox X. You got World Splitter coming to PC, PS4, and the Switch, April 21st. We have Buildings Have Feelings 2 coming to PC, PS4, Xbox, and Switch. That comes out today. You got the Immortals Phoenix Rising DLC coming to everything. That comes out today. You got Orbital Bullet.
No, go ahead.
Orbital Bullet coming to PC, April 22nd. Warzone Season 3. Boy, coming out today. I feel like a nuke went off or something.
Yeah, I got a funny
Yeah,
thing
the
about that.
Verdansk nuke went off.
That's what I'm hearing.
Kill
You got
the
a game called
zombies.
Judgment. Yeah, I actually, when you guys were telling me about that, it did seem interesting. But Judgment coming to PS5, Xbox Series X, and Stadia. Yes, Stadia tomorrow. And then you got NER Replicant version. What was that? Pi? I don't know. 1.22474487139. Then there's some dots. There's an ellipses after that, so I don't even know. That is out tomorrow. Woo!
I'm kind of big on the Judgment if my PS4 version gets a free update to the PS5 version. Because that's one of those. It's a Yakuza like spin-off game, and those games always look just extremely beautiful.
You're not just gonna buy it again in support.
Yeah.
No,
price.
I already paid for it. It's over.
No, you gotta pay for it again, dude.
Wow, you're the reason why we're not getting a Judgment 2.
Yeah.
Me? No, I bought the Yakuza collection when it came out.
Not enough. Did you buy the one that came with the jacket and the bonsai tree?
You wasted
I did
space.
buy Yakuza Like a
bonsai
Dragon, the Daiichi edition, and then Best Buy gave me a
What
free
did you just call
steelbook. But the original version that I have is a steelbook, so I have 2 steelbooks for the same game.
Oh my
He's
gosh,
flexing. He's
flex.
flexing.
Flex. But yeah, I mean, MLB The Show's cool just because I think it's always a good thing when a game loses exclusivity, to be completely honest with you. More people should be able to play it. It'll sell more, and it'll just do better.
People.
Yeah, that too. But yeah, I don't think exclusivity should be a thing for games. I don't get it. I get it. It sells consoles and stuff, but it's like, you make like $4 off those consoles. But cheat
Who
code,
knows?
Phil.
Hit it. Cheat code
hit
for
it.
a week.
Is it working this week? Is it
It was a
actually?
little bit longer of a week. Had a lot of cool news to talk about.
A lot of sad boy stuff. All right, go ahead, Phil.
All right. Well, this week, it's because we had some Days Gone news. It's basically 9 secrets you totally missed. Because throughout it, and there's this rumor that flew around that Days Gone is actually a spin-off of like the Siphon Filter games
Hell yeah.
from PS1 and PS2. So there's just tons of little Easter eggs that relate to the Siphon Filter games. We'll have a link for it, and you can look through them and find it yourself. There's no real cheat. It's just a bunch of neat Easter eggs. And I always like it when games kind of throw in older games to them. Like,
Yeah, that's cool.
I'll name another one, X-Men Wolverine for like PS3 and Xbox 360. There's a World of Warcraft reference in it, and it's hilarious.
I didn't know that. That's good times. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, so we're not going to go through all of these, but we'll link it down in the description. You can take a look at it. There's a whole video dedicated to different secrets and stuff like that. But yeah, I think that pretty much wraps it up for this week, right?
It was a chill week. I'm so annoyed at what homie said. I shouldn't let it like make me mad about what he said, because I was going to get Days Gone for PC when it came out in May, but I'm like, man, fuck that guy. But he doesn't even work for them anymore. So
No, he's gone.
I shouldn't. But I think it would be cool to play on a mouse and keyboard.
It was the creative director, right? He appreciates you for playing it.
Yeah.
He appreciates all of it.
You know what we would also appreciate?
Yeah.
We would also appreciate everybody who watched the podcast today to go ahead and follow, subscribe if you haven't already, and then also to check out tomorrow, new video coming out, Phil's playthrough of the Resident Evil Village demo. We'll have that up in the morning, so the podcast is going to be on YouTube tonight. If you're watching, thank you so much. We'll see you guys next week.
Thanks for watching.
Say bye, everybody. Peace.
Bye, everybody.
Aw.
Goodbye.
That's right.